message. So maybe, I don't know if you prepared it or not, but in case you did, if you want, we can, you can just tell us a couple of things about it, or alternatively, how did I say? Alternatively, okay, that's what I wanted to say. You can just, I don't know, if you want to share something about it, you can also improvise. It was the activity about multiculturalism and globalization. Did any of you prepare anything by any chance?
Yeah, I think you can read by my face that I actually forgot about the homework. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Because
I
yeah, it's
figured.
been busy.
What about Miss Laras and Mr. Belsing?
I I actually forget about this homework, but I do the podcast and the other one. I
Yeah,
think
Mr.
I
Belsing
just
already
need
Oh,
send it
really?
to me,
Wow.
Miss Becky.
yes.
Oh, wow, a podcast episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't receive it, but I'm sure Mr.
My
Pei will send it to
mistake,
me.
because in that moment I got the vaccinate and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
So I
of
forget
course.
about that.
Of course.
Sorry, I will
Oh, I'm
send it.
looking forward to hear it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Belsing. I will
The
send it
problem
now.
is
Okay, wait. See. No, I don't think I. Well, she's gonna send it to me later anyway, I'm sure. So what did you?
Right now.
What did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably my internet's super slow. Oh yeah.
I'm
Okay,
talking
I'm
about
receiving it. Let me see.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what did you talk about? I'm gonna listen to it later for sure. I'm so curious to hear it. Or do you guys want to hear it as well? I'm not sure how.
no.
Okay, just
Why
okay, don't
not?
worry. Okay, right, don't worry. So what do you want to talk about? Oh my gosh, my brain today. What did you talk about in the podcast? The topic, just the topic.
I talk about music, and the information is from Spotify from today's topic.
Ooh,
So I'm
nice.
commenting
That's
about
amazing.
top 15 song in the
Uh-huh.
today's top hits.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear it. I'm definitely gonna hear it today, and then I'll let you know. But sounds exciting, really. Okay, awesome. What did you use? Did you just record it, or did you try and use Anchor or something else?
I just recorded from WhatsApp.
Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, yeah, because when you forward it, it just looks like a normal audio. So that's why I couldn't see it was recorded on WhatsApp. Okay, awesome. So that's exciting, and we can talk about it the next time after I listen to it. So regarding this topic, would you like to discuss it? Or would you like me to start with the next topic at this point? You know, like the prompt was about pros and cons about globalization, or maybe something regarding what's written here. I guess the fact that like globalization can be useful in some ways, but it can be, I don't know, controversial in other ways. Is it something you would like to discuss, or would you like me to move to the next thing?
Well, the pros and cons of globalization was for the homework, right? Am I right?
Yeah,
So
but if you still want to improvise, you can do it. Otherwise,
yes,
we
I
can
think it can be an activity, I guess. Yeah, an activity to discuss this topic, I guess, because instead of having a homework, maybe because we don't actually do the homework, we can just talk about it. Maybe
like right now.
in yes, in a casual sense, just talk about what do you think of globalization thing. I think it's like that. It's okay. What do you think, Miss Vicky?
Yeah. That's what I was asking. If you would like to do that, or or not.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Sure. What about you
Okay.
guys?
Actually, I done that too. The next slide, Miss,
You what?
I've done it too. Like the next question.
Oh, you've done it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't. Okay, awesome.
Yes,
So then
this one.
if you
What are some pros and cons?
right, okay. So
from
you prepared
my
something.
yes. So from my
Awesome.
research,
Then let's hear it.
the pros about globalization is we will know other countries' culture and maybe technologies, and from that we can learn about it to make something new from it. And we will know something new, maybe countries that exist but we never heard about it, like maybe some hidden countries, and we never heard about it, like Kyrgyz. Have you heard about I can't actually spell the country. Kyrgyz. So the country spelled like Kyrgyz, and the
Where is
country
it
is
located?
uh, in Asia. In Asia,
Mhm.
so it's famous because of Americans Got Talent, because of their dance move that using LED lights, like Mortal Kombat. If you have heard about that game, so a lot of people don't know about that country. So from that, America's Got Talent, everyone know about that country, and that country have a lot of profit economic.
What's the name again?
Kyrgyz.
Oh my gosh, I've never heard it.
wait.
I've never heard it.
I mean, got talent. Okay, I'll search about it later. The cons about globalization is there's a lot happen for. I searched it in Indonesia because is in Indonesia a lot of Indonesian people don't know how to manage good things about globalization or the bad things. Like Indonesian people like to apply American cultures that forbidden in Indonesia. For example, like drugs, or maybe wear a shirt that impolite in some places. Like in Indonesia, there is a lot of crucial places like known as horror, I think, because it's not old places, or like for the example is like Candi Borobudur or some other places that for ancient people to pray. So that's why some of globalization is bad for some countries. That's it, Miss.
Awesome, very interesting. Thank you, Mr. Belsing. Nice. You're probably also the only one who did the homework, so thank you for that. Yeah, very, very interesting. Yeah. I guess like with everything, there are some I don't know, positive things and some things that need a little bit of discussion because they might be a little bit controversial. So yeah, I've never heard of that country, by the way. Kyrgyz, you said? I've never heard it. So I've learned something new today. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. I never heard that. My first time.
What do the others think? What do you guys
Mhm.
think about
So
it?
yeah, basically like it is like that, because globalization, uh, it gives us more reach, right? More reach and more research and more resource. I mean, sorry, and more resource from other country, so that we can improve our own country. That's the gist of it. So and then we can expand our communication, just like this, just like what we are doing right now, right? Learning English by inviting Miss Becky and Mr. Leo. It is one form of globalization, right? The internet is the biggest thing, and then we can connect to more people. We can see more in more point of view and all those things, But of course, the bad thing is when globalization starts. Of course, people from the other country, or maybe for example, we Indonesian are more interested in the things that come from outside, right? Yeah, so just like Mr. Belsing said, we adapt, no, not adapt, we started to clothes to wear our clothes like uh, more open, that's revealing more skin and things like that. uh, and then we are prioritizing uh, what is it called, import item that we buy, not the one from our own country. And that is the bad side, when there is globalization, we are short-sighted to just absorb things that from the outside, right? Whoa, this is new, this is import or things like that, right? But in actuality, we Indonesian also have a lot of things to you know consider, just like the nature is the most prominent thing in Indonesia. It's the most important. And then of course the tourism spot. It is so sad that the tourism spot in Indonesia is not much exploited until now. Maybe Mr. Sandiaga Uno is starting to pay more attention to tourism spot right now, I think. Yeah, that's it really. We are more short-sighted by globalization, that we didn't see what in front of us. So what right in front of our in front of our eyes. We
Yeah.
just look ahead, yeah, and not what in front of us. That's it, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Yeah.
there is richness in traditions and cultures, in different cultures. But of course, when the we tend to get standardized to a more global, I don't know, framework of some sort. Sometimes there is the risk to forget about the richness of our cultures as well. So maybe, like in everything, I think that balance is important, right? I mean,
Right.
um,
Wise thinking, balancing. Yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
What about Miss Laras? What do you think?
Miss Laras.
Actually, globalization is a really good and bad. But sadly for me, in Indonesia, we are just consumption, not production. Like we are we are just consumption from the other country, like an American, South Korea, most of the time army um, have a lot of fans in Indonesia, K-pop, and sadly they're just join it, just follow it, but they don't think the effect of it.
Yeah. Wait a moment, Miss Laras. So I think you have to explain a little bit about army. What is army? Because Miss Becky doesn't know about what is army. Okay.
Yeah. She can
Army
read
is
my mind. She
something
can read my
that
mind.
you use for wars.
Yeah. So army, it's the name of the what is that?
K-pop,
K-pop.
BTS.
BTS. Yeah. BTS.
Okay.
Have you heard
K-pop
that
fan base.
BTS? The fandom army?
Yeah, vaguely, but it's less popular here. So there are people who love K-pop here as well, but much less. I think it's because obviously we're in another continent, so the influence is less strong, maybe.
Miss Becky, I just found the country name.
Okay, let's see.
So the dance crew name is Adam. It was very good. Because I like Mortal Kombat, so that's why I love it.
Oh, Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan, yeah.
Where is that?
Greges.
Kyrgyzstan. Like the guy from that dance crew just spelled it like Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah, how do you pronounce it? Supposed to be?
Oh no. Miss Becky is
I don't
like,
know. I never
Oh
heard
no.
of it.
Oh no.
Oh, right.
Oh no. No.
Oh no. Just like one boy, right?
No.
Oh no, freezing.
I think it's gonna lag too much if I show that. But okay, gosh, it's lagging. I'm gonna cry.
So probably let me do that, Miss Becky. This is the YouTube from Mr. Belsing, right?
yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but actually you are freezing. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, I'm back technically. Can you hear me?
Okay, let me share. Let me share. Moment, yeah. Here you go. Oh, so this is from American Got Talent?
Yeah.
Oh, moment. Skip ads. Skip.
Their dance is very unique, and some of my friends say it was terrifying.
Okay, so actually this is 42 minutes. So when we can start?
No. It's just in the first 5 minutes.
Oh, in the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
Maybe skip to the first minute, I think.
can you hear the
there,
sound?
guys. No,
This one, I guess.
I can't hear it. Only
You can't?
sharing the screen.
Yes.
Oh.
It's really lagging here.
On my side as well, but
Have they introduced their country yet?
No, in the first at the first time they didn't introduce themselves. They introduced it after they finished the act.
It's like watching a slideshow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's lagging a bit.
It's like
Maybe we should watch it on our own, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, but we get the gists anyway.
Yes.
And then we can watch it more
Oh, no.
fluidly.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm that flexible as well, of course. I'm totally the same.
Seriously?
No, I'm sarcastic. I'm really not. I'm terrible because I don't do any sports.
Oh no. Wow. Wow.
And then at the introduction part, one of the guy will say Kyrgyz. So
What's
that's why
that?
the country name. They
But
spelled it.
didn't you say it was Kyrgyzstan?
Yes, Kyrgyzstan.
Oh, he says it like that. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I do know that country. I thought it was something else. Like I didn't understand it was that at the beginning. Okay. Wow. Yeah. It's cool. It's close to Russia, technically, right? I mean, it should be around there. I think so.
It's part of China.
No.
No.
It should be close to Russia, I think, right? I think so.
I see. Okay. So I think we just cut off a little bit like Miss Laras, because before Miss Laras just talk about the pros and cons, right?
Yeah, but I think she's at the loo now. But yeah, I think we were all saying similar things, right? I didn't hear. I think maybe Miss Laras was still finishing to say something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Miss Laras, were you still doing? Were you still saying something about the pros and cons?
Sorry, Miss.
Do you want to finish your sharing your opinion, or did you finish already?
Okay, I'm finished already.
Oh, okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think I think we said sorry, it's lagging so much. I'm so sorry, guys, it's lagging so much. So if you hear me speaking at the wrong time, it's because it's lagging.
Actually, I agree with Mr. Elgin and Sir Balsing's opinion about globalization. Actually, we have to be wise, be smart to make it Indonesia better, because Indonesia have a lot of things could be improved for the globalization also, but we must focus with the quality of people in Indonesia, because we are just consumption about the outside, about the country doing, like an American, South Korea. We are not thinking how become them, how become a good as do it. Actually,
yeah, I mean, it's I agree. That's a very good point. That like we don't need to become something else, but we can still hear what's going on in other places and use that to improve what's already there, like the potential that's already there, because Indonesia, but not only Indonesia, of course, has so much potential, so many rich things in their culture, in their people, in their like in everything. So that should be cherished, but also like
quality.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good point. It's true, like we shouldn't become something else, but we can still hear from others and make the best of it, I guess. So yeah, that's a very good point. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
That was interesting. I don't know. Do you have anything else to say? Shall we move to the next thing?
I think we can. My mind is so blank right now. I think we can go to the next slide, or maybe the
All
next
right.
topic.
Mr.
Okay.
Elgin have no patience for another materials, Miss Becky.
All right. So thank you so much for sharing. So after talking about something a little bit more serious, we can move to something lighter.
Serious.
This is a very useful. This is a very useful word, or more like idiom, maybe not much like a word because it's two words. But anyway, so small talk is basically talking about very light topics when you meet someone, usually that you're not like a very close friend with, usually just some acquaintance, some person you don't know very well. You just talk about unimportant things, just light topics like the weather, or I don't know, what did you do yesterday?
Shoes.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a word, small talk. So you can say, I don't know, I don't like small talks, I prefer to talk about, I don't know, other topics. Or you can say, oh yeah, we met and I met this person and we just did a bit of small talk. I don't know, you can use it in different sentences, but basically it's just talking about unimportant things, just light topics. I mean, this is just a silly cartoon, but this guy says, nice weather we have today. And then she says, he's an expert at the art of small talking. That's because usually the weather is considered the top the top topic in small talk, especially in the UK. You know, they talk a lot about the weather. Oh yeah, nice weather today. Oh, did you see how rainy it is? Stuff like that. So we are gonna talk about the weather today. And you probably know these things already, so I can also go quickly if it's stuff you know already, because I think you all have quite of a good level of English, so maybe you know these things already. But still, regarding seasons, it depends on where you live as well, because obviously we have different seasons in different parts of the world. The ones that I guess the stereotypical 4 seasons would be spring, summer, autumn. I say autumn, but the Americans say fall, so both are fine. It's just a difference in like country. It's like a country difference. And winter. In other places like Indonesia, for example, I guess you have the dry season and the rainy season.
Yes. No winter here, no autumn, no spring.
Yeah,
it's a lonely
exactly.
season.
Yeah, and in other places like in India, or I mean many places in Asia, I guess, they also have the monsoon season. I mean, it depends on where you live, of course, but
Yeah.
these are the most common ones, let's say.
I think this is the first
Go
time I
ahead.
hear. I'm sorry. I think this is the first time I hear monsoon season.
Yes, me
Okay.
too.
What is that
Okay,
actually?
I think, I mean, I'm not too familiar with it because we don't have it here. But technically, I think they have it in India. Let me check. Should be definitely in India, and I don't know exactly where else. But technically, a monsoon anyway is a wind, is a type of wind that I think usually brings a lot of rain. So it's kind of another way to say rainy season. kind of. But in some places it's called monsoon season instead of rainy season. So let me see where exactly because I'm not sure exactly in which countries they have it. Probably many. Okay, they have it in Brazil, some parts of okay, in West Africa, Southeast Africa, in India, Pakistan, Thailand. Okay, yeah, so basically maybe it's just, I don't know, I guess it's just another way to say rainy season. But sometimes I've heard people in India say monsoon season instead of rainy season. So.
Yeah, I think it's about like changing pattern of the season.
Yeah,
from raining
maybe,
to, you know, dry phase or something
Yes,
like
yes. I know. I remember.
You remember? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I learned
Yeah,
it in
so-
junior high
in
school.
Indonesia, I think it's called what? Angin muson maybe?
Yes,
Is that
muson,
right,
angin
Mr.
muson.
Putri?
Yeah,
Mhm.
more or less.
Muson wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing as rainy, I think, right? Is that correct? All right. Yeah. So yeah, these are the main ways you will hear talking about seasons. Are you familiar with that? Do you need me to, I don't know, say anything else about it? Are you familiar with what happens in seasons around the world? Like, do you know what spring, summer, autumn, and winter entail in most places? And what, I mean, dry season and rainy season, I guess you do know because you have it as well. But you know, like, what about the other ones?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I know some of them. Maybe just a bit. I think I'll just summarize it. So spring is where everything blossoms to life, right? It's the start of winter. After a long sleep, everything is starting to life again, things like that.
Kind of.
And then summer. Yes.
Actually, spring, I mean, I guess it also depends on the country, but for example, here, and the rest of Europe, I guess, and I don't know, I think in most places, spring is before summer. So yeah, spring is when everything blossoms, when flowers come out, when, you know, the trees start having leaves and flowers and stuff like that. And then summer is hotter than spring, and many of those flowers that you have in spring become fruit, for example, and it's the hottest season of all. Like right now here we're in summer, we have about 30 degrees today. So it's, I mean, probably it's not that hot for you, but still.
It's not that hot.
I know, but still it is hot for here. I mean, in winter it gets even below 0 sometimes. So, you know, it is kind of hot for here anyway. So that's when, I don't know, many people go on holiday as well. You know, this is kind of what happens. Then in autumn, it starts getting a little bit colder, and that's before winter. So in autumn, usually most trees start to lose their leaves. The leaves start to become a little bit instead
Dry,
of green, they become like brown or
they're dry.
Yellow. Yeah, they kind of start dying basically. And it's usually when school begins for the most of us anyway. And then winter is the coldest month, not month, sorry, the coldest season. And it's when in some places it snows. We have snow sometimes. In other places there is no snow at all. It depends on the place, of course, but it's usually the coldest period of the year. So yeah, that's what happens in most places that have 4 seasons anyway. yeah, I guess it depends on where you are, where you are in the world. But yeah, that's usually what happens in those seasons. So I also put a small recap of different adjectives you can use to describe the weather. So we have cloudy, which means with clouds, sunny, so with, you know, a shiny sun, foggy, okay, like rain in this case. Showers is like when a shower is when you have a lot of rain for a very short amount of time and then it just stops. Stormy with a storm, windy with wind, overcast, it's just kind of like foggy, but not really. It's like a lot of, it's covered with clouds basically. Snowy means that it snows. So as you can see, most of the adjectives they use, they talk about the weather and with a Y. So you know, even if you have other words that you can use, like, I don't know, rainy, or I don't know, I can't think of any example, but you know, you can say it with different, you can compone the adjective with different words. Then we have, you know, we have a few words you can use for temperature. That's very subjective as well, as we saw. I mean, what's hot for me, it's not hot for you, and so on. So it's very subjective. But I just put just an example of a range, but you probably won't agree with this. We'll probably think that, you know, we changed numbers, but that's okay. It's just an example. So we have hot and very hot. You can use very, I mean, you probably know this already, to be honest, but you can use very to emphasize that it really is like that. Warm is a little bit less than hot. Then we have cool, which is more than it's like a little bit warmer than cold, but still, you know, kind of chilly. Cold, very cold, and freezing. Freezing basically means that there is ice, but you can also say it in a metaphorical way, like, oh my gosh, it's freezing, even though it's not really, but just to say that you're really, 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 really cold. So I think these are the most important words we might need to talk about the weather. And if you have any questions about it, you can ask. Otherwise, we can use them for the next activity, I guess.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
I've heard about scorching.
What's that?
Scorching.
How's it spelled?
Scorching. Yes, scorching. Scorching.
See in the chat.
I've heard it in movies.
Mm-hmm.
And they usually use it for hot temperature, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like yeah, I mean, actually, if we look at it, sometimes they have very, very varied ways to say certain things. That's a very good example. That's a very elaborated word. Probably most people don't know it, actually.
Right.
So yeah, it's like very, very hot. Yeah, that's a good example, Mr. Belsink. You heard it in a movie, you said?
Yes.
Yes. I think Mr. Belsink is a good listener.
Yes. He's like a sponge.
I actually noted it in my whiteboard.
Ah, nice. Awesome. Scorching. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very cool word. Trying to think of some other out of the ordinary word, but right now nothing is coming to mind. So we'll see them as we go, I guess. Do you have any questions, any comment, anything?
Not from me.
All right. Okay. I don't know whether you guys, I can't remember who was there when we did this. Miss Laras and Mr. Belsing, were you there when we did this activity?
I actually don't remember this.
Okay. What about Miss Laras?
Sorry, Miss, I can well.
Of course. Do you remember this activity? Have you done this, or weren't you there when we did it? No. Okay. Awesome. That's better, actually. Okay. All right. The activity is based on a small role play. So we're gonna pretend to be, the person in the news, the anchor or whatever, that talks about the weather. We can do it in different ways. We can talk about it in the present. So we can say, I don't know, today the weather is like this, this, and this, and just talk about today. So use the present. We can use to be going to practice the tense a little bit more. But usually, I guess, the majority of the weather forecast use will, which is something we haven't seen yet. So if you don't know it, don't worry, you can just use to be going to, and that's fine, and we will see it later on. So you can just decide whichever format to use, depending on what you would like to practice. But I will give you an example of what weather forecast looks like first, so that you have an idea of how you could do it. So let me know if you can hear it. I put a video here, but I'm not sure whether it will play. Let me know if you hear it first.
Scholarship.
We can hear it.
Good. Can you hear it?
Yes, we can. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, it looks like a very old video, to be honest, but it was really hard to find one that was appropriate with the speed and everything. But seriously, there is not much around. So she looks like she's from the 80s or 90s probably, but just ignore that.
Good afternoon. I'm Maria from Chicago News. Let's look at our weather for today. This morning it was cold and cloudy, but now it's beautiful outside. Right now it's 72 degrees. It's sunny, nice, and warm. Later tonight it will rain and the temperature will go down to 51 degrees. And there's more crazy weather coming this week. Let's look at our 5-day forecast. Tomorrow, Tuesday, it will be sunny and warm, 77 degrees tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, it will snow. The temperature will go down to 31 degrees, a pretty cold day. On Thursday, there will be a big storm. Be careful. It will rain a lot and it will be very windy. The temperature will be about 56 degrees. On Friday, it will be a little windy and a little cloudy. The temperature will be 67 degrees. And on Saturday, it will snow again. The temperature will be 32 degrees. Welcome to the crazy weather in Chicago. Again, I'm Maria from Chicago News. Thanks for watching and have a good week.
All right, so this is just a silly example of how we can talk about the weather and in a weather forecast. You usually see this in the news or stuff like that. So I have a few images here. So we have another written example in this case, where it just puts a few questions and answers regarding the weather. So this is set within one day, and then we have the weather for the next day, and this is the United Kingdom. Then I don't know, this is a little bit like the pixels are a little bit big, so I don't know if you can read it, but this is just another example with Australia, with you know, some information about a whole week. Then there is just this super beautiful thing with very, very detailed drawings on it, as you can see. So I don't know, you can use this, or we have a map of Indonesia and Italy and just some other card you can use as an example. So yeah, you can just pick whichever you think can help you the most, and you know, you can just pretend to be in the news or something and explain what the weather is going to be like, or will be like, or is like today.
Yeah, I think this any country of your choice, like no, the next one, yeah, this one. I think it's easier, you know,
Okay.
for me personally.
Sure.
So I think
I don't know, do you want to?
Mr. Elgin wants to try first.
Oh,
I can tell from his
okay.
face.
I see. So role play as a weather forecast, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's try. Good morning. Today, I will be bring you the weather forecast for today until Sunday. So please stay with me. Don't leave me alone. And let's hear my weather forecast so we can be prepared for the weather to come. All right, let's look at the first weather. Yeah, what's today? Oh yeah, Monday. Thank you. Okay, so Monday. In the morning, it was sunny. It was so beautiful. The birds are singing. The dogs are running. And my grandpa is running. Okay, so the next moment, it started to rain. It's raining. Everyone is running. But now they are running home. But my grandpa hasn't come home yet. So I'm worried. Okay, so, and then in the afternoon, it will stop raining. Thankfully, it will be just a cloudy evening. Oh, it will be a cloudy afternoon. I'm sorry. Well then, that is the weather forecast for today. Oh, you're wondering what will happen in the evening? I'm sorry, that's off limit. You need to pay more. Okay, Tuesday.
You're getting fired, you know.
Yeah, it's off limit. I'm sorry. You need to pay for the fans only. Okay, so tomorrow the weather will be what is this? Oh, the weather will be windy. You see that is the red flag? Yeah, it's a flag that's been
It's
blown
not
by
a
the wind.
flag. I think it's one of those
Yes, one of those things.
that,
like
you
in
know,
Japan,
like
it's fish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The koi fish.
The koi fish. I don't know, wind catcher. What is it? Yeah, that's this thing that is being blown by the wind. So in the morning, on Tuesday morning, it will be windy. But my grandpa is not hadn't come home yet. So please search for my grandpa. I will give you the blowy thingy in the wind. Well
The
then,
whistle.
yes, the fish, whatever it's called, I don't know. So okay. So on Tuesday morning, it will be windy, but you need to prepare because it's windy. It will bring a twister near your home, not my home. My home is safe. It's just yours. Okay. So the twister is coming your way. So prepare yourself. Maybe you can go to your underground basement, or maybe go to a bunker and wake up one and not wake up, and then you will find that after a few seconds, your house will be gone. So you better prepare yourself. Prepare for this. Prepare for the insurance, and prepare for a new house. And my grandpa hasn't come home yet, so please search for him. And then in the afternoon, it will calm a bit. It will calm a bit, but it will still be. I'm sorry, I'm not that good at grammar, so just bear with me. Okay, so in the afternoon it will be storming. There will be rain. There will be thunder. So please search my grandpa. Please search for my grandpa. It will be dangerous. Maybe he's somewhere in the world. So please, everyone, please search for him. And then on the Wednesday, oh yeah, I was saying that I will forecast until Sunday, but I'm sorry, it's off limit. You need to pay again. So I'm just going to bring the forecast until Wednesday. So in 2 days from now, the weather will be raining again in the morning. So prepare your umbrella. Don't go outside because it's still COVID. It's still in the pandemic. But if you want to go outside, don't forget to bring your umbrella. But do forget to wear your mask. It's not important. So please don't wear your mask. Umbrella is more important. So in the afternoon, in the midday and in the afternoon, it will still be raining. So just bring your umbrella. Okay, if you want to go outside, bring your umbrella. Never wear a mask. That's it. Thank you. Today forecast with Michael Elgin. That's it. Please.
That's
For my
it.
Thank you
grandpa.
so much.
My goodness. That's it.
And your grandpa still hasn't come back. That's so sad. Thank you so much.
My grandpa is still missing. He's
Yes,
Yeah.
MIA.
awesome.
By the
Yeah.
way, I think this is snow.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's not very visible. But anyway, it would be very weird if it were to snow in Indonesia, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So that was great. Very creative as well. I have a couple of suggestions. So one thing
Yes.
is when you talked about so there are different ways to talk about the past. We will see some more in the future, but in this case, you said it was today was Monday, and you said this morning it was sunny or something like that, right? So that was great. And then though you said that birds are running and singing. No, not birds are running. Wait, people are running and birds are singing or something like that.
Yeah.
So remember that even when you talk about an additional thing, you're still talking about the past. So in that case, I would say this morning it was sunny. People were running and birds were singing.
That is my problem actually. When I
No,
talk,
just
I often forget about
yeah.
grammar and things like that.
But that's very okay. Like I mean, that's very very common. Especially with the past, I noticed that it's one of the I think it's one of the hardest tenses for Indonesians. So you're definitely not alone. Don't worry about that. And I mean, the important thing is that communication comes across. So I think that's the most important thing. And then one can just go and kind of cure the details more with more
Oh. it's a bit
practice, and
breaking.
then those things will
Yeah.
get better on their own, I think.
Mhm.
Oh, nice, awesome. So the next thing is about a verb you used. You said that the weather will calm or something. In that case, I would say I would use the word calm down. The verb, sorry, calm down. Sorry, they're separated now. I put them
Calm
too
down?
close. Wait,
How do I read that?
they're too
Oh,
close.
calm.
Sorry, just so it's like a phrasal verb, but you usually say that when when it gets calmer, you would say that something calms down. You can even say it when you're really, really angry, and then you just calm down. It means that it just settles, kind of. Then I'm almost done. The word you were looking for is whistle, the one you blow in and then that goes. That one is a whistle.
Oh, I
think
see.
that's what you wanted to say.
It's a whistle.
Yeah, whistle. And you say, for example, whistle blowing for when there is a spy that tells on maybe there is a gang, and then one person betrays the gang and tells the police. That's a whistleblower.
I
It
see.
means that they blow the whistle,
Mhm.
basically.
Yeah. In Indonesia, we call it cepu.
Or maybe snitchers.
What's that?
Snitch.
Oh, a snitch as well. Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
a snitch.
Okay.
There is even the saying snitches get stitches, right? I don't know if you've ever heard that. It means that because stitches
Snitches
are the
get,
things
yeah.
those so it means they will get beaten up, which is not super great as a message, but and then I wanted to suggest something about pronunciation
Yes.
for Wednesday. So you don't pronounce the D, actually it's silent. The D
Wednesday.
is silent.
Wednesday.
So it's just Wednesday. Just
Oh,
try
Wednesday.
and pronounce it without the D. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Wednesday. Perfect.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Elgin.
Yeah, you get a close up of my face. I'm sorry.
Oh, Miss Laras.
We're
Where's Miss
very
Laras?
happy. Oh, I think
She's
it's gone. I
gone.
think.
She's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. Oh my god.
She's gone. She's
Gone.
not here.
Out of my life.
Alrighty. So,
Yes,
Mr. Belting, do you want to go and try?
Yes, please. Maybe I'll try the new one, I think.
Okay. Just tell me which one you would like me to stop at. Sorry. I don't know if you remember, then maybe I just went too fast. But we have Australia with today's weather and next week.
He's
Then
looking
we
for
have
Japan, Miss.
things which
Yes, this one.
I don't have it.
Oh no.
This one. All right,
Previous one.
Yeah, the previous one.
This one?
No, not
Yes.
Indonesia.
This one?
Oh no.
No, it's like before Indonesia.
The world weather forecast.
All right.
This
Okay.
one.
Okay.
So I'm preparing my gimmick.
We have some actors here, Miss Putri.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
just
of the comedian one.
Just kidding.
We're prepping them for like acting or something.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Belsink. So today I'm gonna be your presenter for today's weather forecast. Yes, weather forecast. So this is the world weather forecast. Oh my god, what happened to me? So
You can say
okay,
weatherman. whatever.
retry. I'm sorry. Good morning, everyone. My name is Belsing. So for today weather forecast, I will do a special episode because for today's weather forecast, we will see what happened in the world. So the first one we have North America. In North America, in North America, it's freezing, and in West North America, it's cloudy, and in Central North America, is sunny, and in South America, in North in the United States of America, I think there is cloudy and sunny. I don't know what it's called. Cloudy and sunny, I think. And in Argentina, I think. Argentina. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Okay, thank
No,
you, Miss
like
Becky.
you can say either. You can say partly cloudy or partly sunny. It's just, like the glass half full, you can, or half empty. I mean, it's the same kind of. So yeah.
Okay, so in the South America is sunny. For the central of the world, we have Europe. Is windy in most places in Europe. So, and then in the north of Europe, it's freezing. In Africa, it's sunny. Everywhere in Africa is sunny. And in Asia, maybe in Russia, it's rainy, and in China it's freezing, and in South Asia it's partly cloudy, and in Indonesia it's raining, and in Japan, Japan is a sunny places. They are famous because of sakura. Why am I talking about Japan? Okay, continue. So, and east of Asia is cloudy too, and in Australia is cloudy. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching this episode special of Weather Forecast. I'm Belsing. See ya.
Nice.
See ya.
So many actors, seriously. I'm so amazed.
They are amazed.
Yeah. So also this map is a little bit stereotypical. I just put a sun in Africa. I mean, of course, there are different weathers there as well. It's just
Yes.
random. I actually did it quite randomly.
You still mentioned Japan.
Yes. Japan.
Yeah, of course. Also, I mean, obviously, I mean, it's not like I put these coordinates just to help you with, where the directions are, but I don't mean to say that this is the center of the world. I mean, it all depends on how you put the map, right? You can just you can put Asia as the center or America as the center. I mean, it's the same because the earth is round. I mean, it's a sphere, so I mean, there is no center. I think it's just, so yeah, just wanted to say this before the wrong message comes across. yeah, go ahead.
So how would you say North America?
Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit
the freezing
tricky.
part.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I would probably just say the name of the country, I think, but I'm very bad at geography. I think this is Alaska or something. But you can say, yeah, or yeah, I'm not sure. Like this here, there is Canada for sure. I'm not sure, like whether this is Alaska or something. I'm not.
Maybe Greenland.
I'm really bad at geography, so.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I don't even remember when last time I held a map.
I know Japan.
Yeah. So maybe you can say in the northern part of North America in order to make it sound a little bit better. I mean, what you said was totally understandable. Actually, it's tricky because, of course, if in, I don't know, words like Europe or Africa or Asia, you know, there is only one word. I mean, there is no north or south part in the word, so of course it's more manageable in that sense. In this case, maybe I would say in the very north or in the northern part of North America or something like that, I think. Okay.
Okay, Miss. Thank you, Miss.
So
Okay,
yeah,
so
very good. Also,
Miss
just
Laras.
one word. So for freezing, you just say this is a little bit of an exception. I mean, most adjectives regarding the weather do finish with a Y, but it's not the case for freezing. For freezing, you just say that it's freezing. This is the adjective you use. So it's a little bit of an exception. But you do use like sunny, cloudy, etc. But just with freezing in particular, it just stays freezing, unfortunately. But yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
All
Miss
right.
Becky, yeah, Miss Laras just back now.
Oh,
Yeah, she's back.
Miss
hello,
Laras,
Miss
welcome back.
Laras. Welcome back.
I think
We
now
are waiting
it's
for the
her
weather
turn,
forecast,
right?
Miss Laras.
Yeah.
Do you want to try as well, Miss Laras? You can pick. Okay, so we have this. We have, I mean, Italy, Indonesia, the world, Australia today and Australia tomorrow, or actually the rest of the week, and this one with the United Kingdom.
You still on mute, Miss Laras.
Maybe Australia, Miss. Sorry.
All right. This one regarding today and different cities, or the forecast for Sydney in the next 7 days. Yeah.
So
7 days.
it's for Sydney.
Sydney. This one.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, I will try.
Of course.
Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Back
Hi.
with Sartika.
Hello.
So, the weather for Sydney on Wednesday will be heavy rain for the in the morning. In the morning will be heavy rain. Maximum the weather 25 Celsius and minimum 21 Celsius. But maybe it will be change of rain 19%. Rain amount 20 or till 40, and it will be extreme. For Tuesday, on the weather for Sydney will thunderstorms. The maximum of weather 26 Celsius, minimum 21 Celsius. But maybe change of the rate, it will be 90% on Wednesdays, and the index will be extreme. On Friday, it will be rainy. It will be rain. The maximum the weather 25 Celsius and the minimum 20 Celsius. Same as Thursday, the chance of rain will be 90%, and also could be extreme. On Saturday will be showers. The maximum 26 Celsius, the minimum 20 Celsius. It will be extreme, same as usually the day. On Sunday will be showers. As Saturday, the minimum weather 28 Celsius and the minimum 21 Celsius. But the chance of rains 18%, and it will be extreme. On Monday, it will be possible shower 25 Celsius and the minimum weather 20 Celsius. But it could be extreme or not. I don't know. On Tuesday will be possible shower, the maximum 25 Celsius and the minimum 19 Celsius. Okay, thank you.
Nice, thank you, Miss Laras. That was very, very detailed. With all the percentages as well. You could have ignored them as well if you wanted. Actually, I didn't say that, but that was very, very, very detailed with all the percentages. Nice, thank you so much. So by the way, just for just curiosity, this is actually ultraviolet index. So I'm not sure how to explain it, but it's like it's what you need to protect against when it's very sunny, for example, what you put sunglasses for, or when you put sunscreen. It's because of the ultraviolet light. So it's kind of like it's the damaging part of the sun, let's say, something like that. So just so you know, you don't need to know. It's just so out of curiosity, because you might have wondered what UV is. So yeah, that was great. I would like to suggest a couple of things. So one thing is what I told Mr. Elgin as well about the pronunciation of Wednesday. So you don't pronounce the D in Wednesday. It's like this is silent. So you just say Wednesday. Try and say it.
Wednesday.
Okay. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Great. Awesome. All right. And then so I mean, you don't have to know it, because we haven't exactly talked about will yet, but because you decided to use will, I will just give you a couple of tips. So you, okay, in this case, for example, you can say it will be. If you say it will be, you need to transform this into an adjective. So this becomes it's a little bit complicated if I say it like that, and a little bit boring as well, but this becomes an adverb, and this becomes an adjective. So if you want to use this structure, you would say it will be heavily rainy. But if you want to keep this, you can say there will be heavy rain.
I see.
Because in this case, it will be means you're describing how it will be. So in that case, you just use the adjective. In the other case, you just say that there will be something. So you're describing, like when you say there is this and this, it's the same in the future. There will be this and this. And it's the same for the others. You can say there will be thunderstorms, but you can say it will be stormy. You can say there will be rain, or it will be rainy, and it's the same for all of them. Actually, with showers, it just stays like that, so you can only say there will be showers. Yeah, so basically you can structure the sentence in two ways. Either you say that it will be in a certain way, and in that case you use rainy, stormy, sunny, etc., or there will be rain, snow, etc. So yeah, so awesome. Well done, guys. So I guess we are done with time. This was just about pronunciation. I put a few resources here that you can access when you get the slides. Sì. No, da disegno no. Quelle per appenderle al muro. Quei cosi per appenderli al muro. Sorry. So yeah, I guess we're done. So if you would like to ask something or share some comments, also based on what we said, because of course to implement what we said last time, we need a little bit of time to discuss it, Ms. Putri and I, and other people as well, I guess. So, you know, it will take us a while, but if you want to keep giving us feedback and opinions about, you know, what's going on, we will try to implement it as soon as possible.
Yeah. So also, Miss Becky, I think it's better also for us to having like pronunciation practicing.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I wanted to do here, but I guess we're a little bit late.
Right.
Yes.
Okay then. So anything you want to add, Mr. Belsing, Mr. Elgin, or Miss Laras before we end the class?
It's nothing for me, Miss.
Okay, how about you,
I
Mr.
think,
Elgin?
yeah, we can practice about the problem with when we are talking. We often forget the past tense when we are talking about the past, because that often happens. I think that needs to be addressed.
Right. And how about you, Miss Laras?
Thank you so much for today.
Okay then. Okay, Miss Becky, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, we have these loyal students that are still here.
Right.
So thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And please stay safe, stay at home, and yeah, stay healthy
and also,
yes.
Also, I guess yesterday or the day before was Eid, right?
Yes, yesterday.
So I mean, happy belated Eid to you, I guess.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, because the time is, you know, end now, I think we will continue again next week in the same time, in the same day. Okay. And thank you very much for all of you, and stay safe, stay healthy, and stay home. Bye.
Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone.